Hey guys, here's a quick little video on how to frame up for a gas fireplace. We had these nice little spot between these two windows, new construction living room, and want to put in a fireplace between there. And looking around online, seeing some videos, there's not a lot that break it all the way down. This is real simple. This is a slim fireplace, so it's only 16.5 inches deep roughly, which is real nice, so it's not sticking out too far from the wall. It's not completely finished in framing yet, but I'll walk you along the way. We decided that we didn't want a hearth, and so we made a platform. So that's just a 2x4 frame on its side, and then we used a 3/4 inch subfloor for the top for the platform. The fireplace will go right in there. And then according to the specs, which with any fireplace that you get, you'll get a spec sheet that'll have all your measurements on it. Something similar to this that tells you your clearances and that you need for your opening and things like that. So according to that, we framed out and figured out, we knew how wide, we figured out what our total was from side to side, how wide we wanted it. And so then we just came in, found the center point, and then measured out to these two sides to get the opening. And then same way, measured up here to the top to get our opening height on this. And then we just framed it all in the rest of the way. Very simple. It's pretty self-explanatory. And then we capped it again with another piece of 3/4 inch solid. Now that what you see there is we wanted a place for our electronics. So I figured that 30 inches would be plenty of space here to have cable box and Xbox or whatever side by side. And I only needed 4 inches of space. There's going to be 3/4 inch finished lumber here and on here. So end up about a 4-inch opening, and the TV will hang above. Now what we did is, most fireplaces you see now, they go straight up from the front of the fireplace straight up to the ceiling like that, just in one, straight up here, and they'll follow that straight up. I didn't like that. I wanted to add a little bit more texture and design, so mine is sitting back in, where this is a total of 6 3/4 inches out to here. This is 12 inches, so we're setting back about 4 inches. And then we'll be able to have room for our electronics in there because they're not very deep anymore, obviously. And the fireplace, when it sits back in, not only will we have a mantle that sticks out from here, but then the TV will be back in here, so the heat from the fireplace isn't affecting it as much. Look at your code and what you need to have as far as your distance between the top of the fireplace and the bottom of where your mantle will be if you're gonna do that. Here it was 6 inches. Plus then for every inch sticking out, you needed another 1/8 of an inch, I believe it was. And a lot of manufacturers will recommend, I think it was 16 inches from the top of the opening of the fireplace. Not necessarily the opening here, but when you put the fireplace in, where the opening where the heat comes out, to the top of the mantle, and then have your TV above that so you're not overheating and cooking your television. So pretty basic design, pretty simple. But I wasn't finding a lot online that specifically was showing what I wanted to do there. So I thought this might help for somebody who's doing their own fireplace. So, all right, hope it helps.